Why, hello everyone! I'm your lovely host Innocent, and welcome back to Dream Daddy! We have only two more dads left, Craig and Matt. And since I'm kind of just going in order this time, let's just go for Matt. Why not? Why not? He seems sweet. Pretty chill and cool. Don't know what could go wrong. Well, I mean, a lot of things can go wrong always. I heard his stupid minigame is the worst, but whatever. I navigate to Matt's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? In a minute or two, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Well, I'm thinking. Another message pops up on the screen. POP is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop-punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Oh, whatever. Let's get out of the comfort zone. Okay, bye. I log off of Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers tuning to the occult. That me. If you did not see, I went to a concert recently. Check out the video up in the corner there. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envisioned all of the airbrush vans in the parking lot. Man, how did I survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about relationships with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool. At least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost if she's been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda? No, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Oh, let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Ugh. Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I suddenly am overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. Huh. The one where I had to camp out with you in the line so you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, I was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keep. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if you would get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said they're Canadian punk? Yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendships and politeness as a core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be dangerous as you think it is. became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting, because I probably am. And if a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet. Literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is a concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to his shop.
Oh.
Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yeah, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. You better believe it. Fellow music lover, live person, grab those sticks and let's mosh that new... What? New? Short for venue? You know, where you go to see the dope certs? You're just making stuff up right now. I mean, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Oh.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy concerts when everybody holds signs and screams and cries? Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Hey.
But dude, I get to take you on your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Innocent. You'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Truly, they are really supportive. Trust me, I just came from a goth concert. I'm goth! Quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Oh.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can be described as music scene, but also pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but it can also describe a genre of music that no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
Hey, yeah.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue, with a stage at one side and a bar at the other end. Most people here are close to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me when we both grow older? Wait, is sea-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt returns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take naps?
Oh.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell at hey as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up in the bar in the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is really a cool spot.
Oh.
But it's times like this where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Yeah, sounds great.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Hey.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch.
Hey, yeah.
Yes, queen! Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up! Get merch here! I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fella who knows their music. How about the 520 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pub, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Please stop yelling at me. I'm kind of on edge because of this place is unfamiliar and I don't know anybody here, and I would appreciate it if you could stop singling me out. And I'm sure you're cool, but making me a little uncomfortable here. Kid immediately hops down off of his chair. You got it. Sorry about that. I just get really excited about salesmanship. I can't relate, but I appreciate your enthusiasm nonetheless. Hey, Pablo. Your friend looks lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high five but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connection. And I have to deal with you every single day. Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's innocent. Thought I'd bring out a pal to a concert. Papa leans in close to Matt. Is innocent cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Papa brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society, for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly too.
Hey, yeah.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When we're starting our witch house band?
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know. Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing about a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey.
Looks like an opener's coming in. Let's get the spot up close.
Oh.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on the stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's everybody? We're the Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Oh.
Jesus, let's just break his bone half? I don't get it. This set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? So you...
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Matt turns back his attention to the show. You can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends. But only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. What? They promise it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise, Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get answers to.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Oh.
Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and come back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's kind of getting crowded in here. We grab our beers and try to follow Matt back to our spot, But there are so many people, I'm having a hard time keeping up as I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers. I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Is there even an exit? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if this terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt!
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. I got really nervous for a second there.
Hey.
You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. Really, if you ever get lost and you know your person's going to the stage, just go to the stage, you'll find him. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh, yeah. It's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music in concerts, and a concert with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music, just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Christ, this tiny dad bladder! I've never heard it put that way. It's really beautiful. And I also have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. Oh, I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in her bathroom. She has that eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually pretty good looking. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom, finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap! People are initially milling around the venue, all crowd up against the stage, as Pup plays their first song. How am I gonna find Matt now? Okay. All I know is... Okay. I think I got a good strategy down for this. I've admittedly watched a few people play through this part because I wanted to know what the fuck was going on. And it's... strafing, keeping up with the crowd, and getting as many hearts as possible. Everyone's rushing to go to the main stage to Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. Gotta find him before I get trampled by...
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked
Yes!
hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. Ah, what a bitch.
Oh my god, I love this so much!
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
DVP, got it.
DVP.
DVP, got it.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Just take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
What the fuck was going on with this crowd? Ow, I just slapped him.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Thank you, Dream Daddy crew, for making sure I don't die from content IDing.
Content ID
I finally finally able to work out my way through the crowd where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot. Well, I guess I should keep looking. I'm bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now! I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Oh, someone familiar. Look up and see Matt. He pulls me back onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing into use left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. Good solo, man. Great solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright, man. Let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. I'm sorry, I can't handle this song. I'm going to check out the song, I can't. Pup puts on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit.
Hey!
That was a great song. Thank you. Thank you for making sure the content ID police don't hurt me. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me a t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa. Thanks, man.
Oh.
It's like eyeballing it back at the merch booth.
Hey.
And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back into a concert deserves a reward. The youths will finally accept me. Finally, I will be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them, not only on the field of battle as we have done today, but on a grander scale.
Hey,
Well, see you in the world, pit youths. Hey, Matt!
Oh.
Hey, it's Pup! I'm actually just so proud of them that they, seriously, were just like, hey, Pup, we like you. We want you in our game. Is that just, totally cool with you? And they said yes. Holy shit. If I ever created a game, I would do that, personally. But at the same time, I don't think the people I would ask would ever respond or anything. So I'm just flabbergasted that they actually said yes, and it was amazing, and this is happening. I didn't realize you were here.
Hey.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey.
I'll see you around. Wait, you know Pup?
Hey.
Oh yeah, met him a couple of times on their first starting tour. Good kids. Wow.
Yeah, sounds great.
Come on, let's grab some dinner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, anyway, I said this in my other video. If you haven't seen it, link in the corner. I already pushed it. But support your local artists. Support them. Trust me. Always support local artists. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walked to a tiny little diner and a cute neon sign. We turned to some bacon and eggs at a corner booth.
Hey.
So there I'm in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which is coincidentally red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? And then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm ground surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterwards. We were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. glad you guys worked it out.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that punks are not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how'd you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town just like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell it's just been tough for both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Oh.
Thanks. Single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? Oh, she says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud and I need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet photography, collaging, whatever she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be good dad-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Fashion. You can always fly in the face of fashion industry. That's a good anti-establishment option. Add gestures to my outfit. I think you got that one covered, dude. I'm hurt. I thought I was among friends. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner was absolutely hitting the spot. Man,
Hey.
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always.
Hey.
You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up the late night dinner and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Hey.
Tonight was a blast, man. I loved it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. You called me cool? Matt called me cool! I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool! Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at the punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? First off, how dare you? That show is a classic! Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I'm your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay pops. I'll see you in bed. Night, kiddo. God, Matt's cute. Fuck. Yes!
Never underestimate the power of a dream, Daddy.
Oh my fucking god. Matt, no. God damn it. Well, that was the first date with Matt, our lovely barista dad. Oh, I think I'm going to like him. I can tell why Arctic Sonata really likes him. Hopefully she doesn't watch this before she goes and dates him. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I hope to see you all so very soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.